Hello, everyone, and welcome to what is your match preview for our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, hosting West Midland rivals Aston Villa. We're playing Aston Villa. Those villains are trying to come to Molyneux to spoil the party. And today's preview is brought to you, as always, in association with Pucker Pies. Pucker Pies now available at Molyneux this season in all stands, lots of flavours. So if you want something, during the game, you like the chicken pie, Dad, get on with your Pucker Pies. Now, there's loads to cover on in this one. Absolutely. This is a blockbuster. I'm here with the main man, Mr. Magic Moss. How you doing?
Fine, David, fine.
And who have you got with you today?
I got King Charlie.
King Charlie's with him today to help you out.
Yeah.
And we do have we have a legend.
Have we?
We've got a legend joining us, a musical legend that is joining us later on in the show. So make sure you do stay tuned for that. We're going to be covering off facts, stats, all the latest. We've got an incredible competition as well that you can get involved with me and Mr. Magic. So stay tuned for that. We've got a little information about some events coming up this weekend as well. And we've also got Jude, the Aston Villa fan. And we've got Magic score predictions and my score predictions. So if you're watching live, hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Great to see you. And you'll be able to have a little Q&A with Mr. Magic and Magic's Question Corner at the end of the game. So let's first of all, get stuck into some stats and facts. You ready for these facts and stats, Dad?
Here I am, David.
Is King Charlie?
King Charlie, he wants to know.
He wants to know. So look, here's some match stats and facts. Having lost 3 of their first 4 Premier League home games against Aston Villa, Wolves have now only lost 1 of their last 5 against them at Molyneux, winning 3 and drawing 1. We're going to try and make that. Another one. Definitely. We need to. We're going to come on to that, though. Aston Villa have won the reverse fixture 3-1 at Villa Park. They've not done the league double over Wolves since 2003, 2004. And I'll tell you what, Dad, they can't. We don't want them to do it this year either.
No.
No
problem.
No, well, I hope so. Wolves have picked up 7 points in their first 3 Premier League games under Vitor Pereira, winning 2 and drawing 1, but have since lost 4 in a row. They've already lost 5 consecutive ones this season under previous manager Gary O'Neill. The only team to have separate runs of 5+ defeats in a row under different managers in a season and survive relegation was West Ham in 2006, 2007 under Alan Pardew and Alan Kirbishley. More stats coming here. Aston Villa are yet to lose a Premier League match under Unai Emery against a side starting the day in the drop zone. They have won 13 and drawn 5, whilst the overall Emery have lost just 1 out of 29 games against sides in 18th, 19th, and 20th, losing 3-2 to Southampton with Arsenal in December 2018. Well, we're going to try and change that stat this weekend. Here's another stat. Wolves have shipped 19 set-piece goals, excluding penalties this season, the most of any Premier League side has conceded. The earliest any side has conceded 20 set-piece goals in a single campaign is 25, Tottenham in 2007-2008. And in 23 Premier League games this season, Wolves have conceded 52 goals at a rate of 2.26 goals per game.
Not very good, David.
No, not great. This is their worst average in a league season since 1932, 33, 96 in 42 games. Dad, was it really that bad in 1933?
I don't know.
I love it.
I wouldn't either.
I know. Aston Villa have won 22 of their first 25 Premier League games in which they led at half-time under Unai Emery, drawing 1 and losing 2. But they have gone on to win just 4 of their last 9, drawing 4 and losing 1, including a 1-1 draw last time out against West Ham. Wolves, on the other hand, have conceded 303 fouls, Dad. 300 in Premier League this season, with only Bournemouth committing more, 309. The 20 fouls they conceded against Arsenal was their most in a top-flight game since May 2023, which was against Aston Villa. Only Tottenham's Dominic Solanke, 237, has made more runs into the opposition penalty area in the Premier League this season than Wolves' Jurgen Strand-Larsen on 210, with 80 of Strand-Larsen's runs targeted by a pass, the most offended player, but I don't think he'll be involved this year. And Ollie Watkins has been involved in 15-plus Premier League goals in each of his last 3 seasons. He's one of only 3 Aston Villa players to achieve that in 3 consecutive seasons, would you believe? No. And those are all the stats and facts. Those are all the stats and facts. Now, we have an amazing competition coming along for you to get involved in, and you're going to want to hear this competition. So stay tuned for that. But we're going to first of all hear what Jude, the Wolves fan, the Villa fan, should I say, has to say. And we've got Brian from Pennsylvania. We've got Thailand in the house. So yeah, let us know where you're watching from, and think about your questions for Magic's Question Corner or Ask Magic at the end of this podcast. So here's Jude, the Villa fan, with his thoughts ahead of the game.
Hello, I'm Jude. Aston Villa travels to Molineux on Saturday evening, as Aston Villa will be looking to continue their quest in the Premier League to achieve European football once again. Aston Villa come into the game obviously off the back of an impressive 4-2 win against Celtic in the Champions League at Villa Park on Wednesday evening. They struggled at times. Celtic were good at getting back level in the first half, but Villa showed their quality in the final third in the latter stages of the game, which meant they could progress to the latter stages of the Champions League, round of 16, and will mean that they will have more focus on the Premier League throughout the February month. And of course, we kick off a trip to Molineux on Saturday to get that February month underway for Villa. In terms of Villa form this season, they've been inconsistent really. They've struggled to hit the heights of last season's form and struggled to really get a foothold in that top 6 position, with other teams such as Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth all being very, very good. So their target this season is to get European football again and then go as far as possible in the Champions League. In terms of the game against Wolves, I think obviously Wolves are coming into the game, you know, in terms of in mixed form, and Villa will see this as an opportunity really to try and get all 3 points. That, you know, if you want to qualify for European football once again, you have to be picking up teams. When you look at the position that Wolves are currently in the table, that doesn't mean the Wolves haven't got quality, because we know you have got quality through the likes of Cunha, and I think that will be something that Villa will have to be careful about. Notable absences for the game, of course, is that Villa at the moment only have currently 1 fit centre back. It was Kamara and Konza that lined up against Celtic. So it looks as though Villa are going to be facing those same problems against Wolves, and it'd be interesting to see what the lineup will be, whether Bogart comes in at centre back as he did for the final stage of the game against Celtic, or Kamara does stay in that centre back position. So defensively, Villa have struggled this season, particularly in the right back position. So Wolves could look at trying to utilise that area of the pitch to try and get some joy. And as for Villa in attack, really, they've been really positive in terms of their attacking play. Morgan Rogers is one to watch, of course, coming off the back of a hat-trick in the Champions League. And on his day, Ollie Watkins, when he's firing, is one that no Premier League team will want to face ahead of the fixture on Saturday. In terms of my prediction for the game, I think it will be tough. I think Molineux is always a tough place to go, and of course, with Wolves fans enjoying that West Midlands derby feel to it, you always seem to get the place rocking. And Villa do struggle sometimes in that intense atmosphere game, especially away from home. So it will be tough. I think Villa will need to get the job done, and hopefully they'll be feeling positive after the result in the Champions League in the week. So I'll go with a 2-1 win for Villa. Scorers will be Ollie Watkins and Morgan Rogers. Thank you for having me on, and good luck for the rest of the season.
So there's Jude, the Villa fan. Thank you ever so much to Jude for his thoughts on that. Don't forget that you can follow Always Wolves on all the socials there. If you just search for Always Wolves. And I hope you're enjoying this. And if you are, make sure you follow us on the podcast or here on YouTube or on any of our socials. Right, just before we get on to hearing magic, just a couple of little notes. There are a couple of events that are going on at the Manda Centre this weekend. So if you're getting into Wolverhampton, there's a Celebrating Lyricism in the West Midlands with music and talk. That's in the community hub from 11 a.m. And also on the 2nd of February, between 2 and 3, Flora Flexus Dance Collective is happening in the Manda Centre. We have got our amazing competition coming up for you next before you get on to my bit. But first of all, we have to hear from the main man himself, Mr. Magic Moss, with your score prediction.
I will do. David, what you reckon?
I know. It's what do you know? Normally say have a guess.
Well, I know I said 1-1, 2-0 and all this sort of thing. But this Saturday, Wolves are going to win. Have a guess.
I don't know, Daddy. You're going to say 2-0 by any chance?
It's going to be 2-0. We're going to get 2-0 this weekend. No doubt about it. Get them out together again. I hope so, anyway.
And who's going to score, Dad?
We're not my favourite, Tommy Doyle.
Tommy Doyle. Well, he's got
to be on the pitch.
He's got to be on. Tell him. Go on, tell him. Go on, Dad. Tell Victor. Tommy Doyle.
I don't care what they say, but you got to go Tommy Doyle.
Well, if he don't start this weekend, when is he ever going to start, man? Because obviously Joe Gomez is out.
I think he I don't know. It just seems, I don't know why he don't play him. Could he plays him at the end?
Well,
he plays him at the end, but he's no good.
But Gomez is suspended. So you got Tommy Doyle.
We should miss Gomez as well because he's a cracking player. But I think he's got to have Tommy Doyle on because he's
okay, Dad. And you said Tommy Doyle. Who else is going to score?
And we'll have Cunha.
Cunha. Cunha. So listen. Before we get on to me, I'm gonna. We have literally got a celebrity musician that's been spotted at Tesco or Asda, who's going to go and get himself ready now for a song.
No.
Go and let him in, Dad. And whilst you do that, I want to tell you about the competition. Whilst you do that, I'm going to tell you about the competition. So look. Guys, this is an incredible opportunity, and I'm being serious. This is unbelievable prize. Thank you ever so much to Genting Wolverhampton, because we've got we've in collaboration with Genting Wolverhampton, we have got this amazing prize for you to win: a pair of football hospitality tickets, not just tickets to go to the game, hospitality tickets, food and drink. For Wolves versus Spurs or away against Man United versus Wolves. Okay, so if you win these prizes, you'll be going with me and Magic to the home game at Molineux, joining us for a meal before the game and watching the match with us on a padded seat in hospitality, which will be lovely, with me or Magic for the Wolves versus Spurs game. Or alternatively, there are two prizes. You could also win hospitality in a box with myself and our producer for the Manchester United versus Wolves game. All you have to do to enter this at Genting Casino Sports Bar Wolverhampton is get yourself into Genting, go in there, spend £5 on a main meal or more on a main meal, and you will get given a ticket, which you will fill in with your details to be able to be put into a draw that will be drawn at the end of March. And you can enter as many times you want. The more times you enter, the better chance that you've got. But get yourself into Genting, Wolverhampton, get into their sports bar, order yourself a nice main meal, and you will be able to enter this amazing competition. And it'll be drawn the end of March. And what I can also tell you, thank you again to Genting Wolverhampton. If you've got a match ticket for the Villa game, for example, you can get in from 12 midday until 5 hours after kickoff. That's 10:30 at night. You can also get 25% off food and drink, and as long as you got your match ticket. season ticket or match ticket. You can show that and you'll get 25%. And of course, as long as you spend £5 or more on your main meal, you'll get entered into the tickets as well. We will be in there before and after the game this weekend. So you can also come and say hello to us. Incredible prize. So don't miss out on that opportunity. Yeah, and they'll have the match. If you're actually not going to the match, they will be showing, obviously, I think if it's on telly, they show all the games as well for you, so you can come and always watch them, whatever the 5:30 kickoff is. So that's an absolutely amazing one. So here he is. We have a special guest to sing the song before you get on to my score prediction. Elvis, he's entered the building. So yes, Magic Moss. It's like stars in your eyes. Hello, Matthew. This week I'm going to be Elvis Presley. What are you going to sing, Dad?
When no one else can understand me. When everything I do is wrong. You give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on. And you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. When no one else could understand me. When everything I do is wrong. You give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on. And you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. And Wolves are going to win 2-0. Always Wolves.
I love it. Elvis has entered the building.
Elvis has left the building.
Elvis is leaving the building. There you go. Well, whilst Elvis leaves the building, listen, on our channel, there's we know it's really tough at the moment being a Wolves fan. Yeah. It's really been a tough season. Loads of people are on a meltdown. Everyone's upset or angry. So look, if we can bring a little bit of joy and a smile to your face through this channel, a little bit light-hearted, we'll try and do that as well. And Dad always hopefully puts a smile on his face. As Gavin says, the wonder of Wolves. Absolutely brilliant. Now, it's on to get your questions in. This is your time for Ask Magic. Question time coming up. Get your questions in. My thoughts on this game ahead. Look, we have got to, not have to, not must, not maybe. We have to get something out of this game. We need at least a point. Preferably, we need to win because, we've got Liverpool coming up after that. We need to keep our head. We don't want to be falling behind. There's Everton play Leicester. Ipswich play Southampton this weekend. We don't want to have a gap appearing, so we need to win this game. Villa played in midweek. I know Jude said that. They did play in a highly competitive Champions League game, which hopefully will mean that their energy levels hopefully won't be as, they might pay a little bit for that, especially later on in the game. Wolves have got to be tight at the back. We've got to, if we get our chances, we've got to take them. So I'm going to go with a Wolves 2, Villa 1, and we're going to get 3 points. 2, 1, 3. Come on, let's do that.
Where he is.
Where's Derek?
Yeah.
Where's Derek?
He's gone back to Australia.
He's gone back to Australia.
He's gone back to Australia. He said he can't stay with him.
Oh, great. Well, that's depressing. We're trying to cheer everyone up. And then it's like, let's just depress everyone.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm going to win who's happening, but he's gone back to Australia to see how he got to see Caroline. And Caroline makes him welcome when he goes there.
I bet she does as well. So he's gone on Jet. He's gone on Jet 2.
He's gone on the Concorde again.
Okay, right. So listen, it's Ask Magic time. It's Ask Magic time. Sarah says she loves it. And I want to say thank you to Sarah, for Boomy, for Carl, because these are members. They've joined our channel. They've become a member. They've supported us. They're part, thank you if you become a member, because that really does help us and we really appreciate it. So it means a lot to us. So thank you to everyone that's become a member. Right then, let's go on. Oh, David Newman says, well done, Magic. Gemma Lee, she wants to know, I think this is very easy to say, who's your favourite Wolves player?
At the moment?
Yeah.
There's only one bloke.
And that would be Tommy Doyle. Yeah. Gavin wants to know, should Fosun should go? I mean,
say it again.
He wants to know, should Fosun go?
I don't know about that, David.
Speak up a bit.
They said at the beginning I was going to get we in the top 4 and we're going to be, but see the last couple of 2-3 years we've gone down and down and down, and they ain't spent no money. And I told you, they were giving away the best players like Neto, Blinking, Neves, name it. I mean,
so you want them to spend some money?
Well, they got to get the ones have sold. There was nowhere. They got nobody to replace them.
Okay.
The ones we got bringing in. I mean, Coda, he's probably okay.
He's probably okay.
Well, but that's what we've gone down, because we get rid of your players, and how can you get in the top 4?
Well, we need to stay up before the top 4. Scott wants to know, should we look up and try and be positive?
Yes.
Yes. Positivity. Gemma wants to know, what's your favourite all-time Wolves manager?
Oh, Stan Cullis.
Stan Cullis. Cameron says, do you think Wolves can finish higher than Spurs this year?
Let's hope so, David. Let's hope so.
If we finish higher than Spurs, they might go down. Because, they could be in a relegation battle.
My dad used to watch Spurs. But I hope so, David. We've got to stop in that way. But you can't keep getting rid of your best players.
You said that once, Dad.
Yeah, I've been saying that the last year.
Well, there you go. You can go down, and if you want, you can go down go down Compton and go down to see Jeff and tell him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he should know. They should know that. David.
Carl wants to know.
Go on.
Carl wants to know, what's your moment of the day?
Today?
Yeah. Well, I guess today. What's your moment of the day?
Maybe with my son.
Oh, Dad, I love you.
We've had a nice meal out, and that was it.
We have.
We've walked around Manchester Centre and had a chat with a few people. I said, hello, Magic.
And wave to them, all the nice people we've met today.
Nice a woman named Sandra and a husband named Michael. That's it, Mick. So we had a good rattle to them in the caf. And there's a lot of good people about you. You don't realise it. There's a lot of good people about it, nice people about you.
Matthew wants to know, if you did a live tour and some live concerts with your singing, how much would you charge for your concerts? I don't know, but
a penny.
A penny.
No.
What would you pay to see Magic Moss on stage singing all his latest hits? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, Billy Fury and Frankie Lyon.
You do a few of those. Leave that in the chat.
Obviously, got to be about
Boom Smithy, who's one of our members, says, Magic, who's your favourite player of all time?
All time?
All time.
There's a good many. I just like Mike Bailey and Billy Wright and Teddy Ibbett. He was a good
Teddy Ibbett? I think you mean Keddy Ibbett.
That's what I said.
Not Teddy Ibbett.
Oh, Keddy Ibbett, he was good. But Billy Wright was the main one.
Yeah.
And we got some good players, Hancocks and all them sort of players. That was a good old days. But still, we shall get there.
David Newman's got a question for you. What's your favourite ever Wolves game? There's a good one.
We beat Leicester. We beat Leicester. Well, we seen nothing down. We won 4-3.
Yeah, Dad, you weren't even there. No, you were older.
But I mean,
I remember that. We had 2 Leicester 3, Wolves 4, and you were not by either of them. No, you were on holiday with Mum.
That's right. Yeah, that was on. I don't know where I was. I don't know. But we've had some good games. I can't remember them all.
You've got out of the years, you've seen a few, haven't you? You was there at Honved, Dad?
Yeah, that's right.
When you were a youngster. Right. Saucy wants to know what position is most crucial to bring in the January window. What position?
We've got to get a striker.
A striker, not a defender?
We want to defend, but we got a striker. We can't go goals. Can we? Come on.
Well, our actual goals scored over the season is higher than our expected goals. Although the last 3 games we have missed a lot of chances.
As I say, we've got to score goals, David. You're going to get out the bottom 3. I mean, we had the chances the other week, but what happened? I know the goalkeeper saved them. That's what he's there for. But the top coder and them are supposed to be top goal scorers, and they can't score. But they should all be able to score goals.
Gavin says they'd all come to your concerts if you put some concerts. Put him on the hall.
I love singing. I wanted to be a singer on a brown stage, and not.
Scott says he'd pay £100 to £500 to watch you sing.
You got to be joking.
Here we go.
I
Alan,
wanted to be a singer. Tell you that when I'm
Alan, here we go. Alan has a music studio in California.
Wow!
I'll record Magic's albums for free.
California, beautiful.
Alan, the big question is, we would accept your offer to come to record the album in your studio for free. That would be amazing, but it might cost us a couple of £1,000 to get there. So do you throw in plane tickets as well? That's what we want to know, Alan.
No,
do we throw in the plane tickets?
Lovely that in California.
Yeah.
I always love singing.
Let's record Magic's album. He wants to do it. Let's have a look.
Them days are gone, but
Alan, Scott, Gavin says, Alan, let's do it. Bring us over to California.
Come over here and do it.
And get us on a plane and we'll come and record the thing.
Who was that anyway?
His name's Alan and he's in California. He's offered to record your album for free, but I don't know about the plane tickets over yet, Dad. We'll wait.
California.
Whereabouts? Whereabouts in California, Alan? Where are you? Jerry's answered your favourite man. You've answered the favourite manager. You said Stan Cullis.
Yeah.
You said Stan Cullis. So look, we're coming up to the end of the show. We're in the last 3 minutes. So if you've got one final question for Ask Magic, let's put it down there as well. Hello, King Charles. How's it going? Fantastic. Then if you've got a final question, Dad, but listen, between us, I hope you very much enjoyed this video. We've got, I hope you've enjoyed it. How are you feeling about the transfer window, Dad, at the moment? Bought in one player.
Well, the chaps that brought in, he was absolutely cracking player.
You like him?
Yeah, whatever.
Agbadou,
yeah. I think he's got to build it round him and Coder, and you got to get some good players.
Coder, you mean Cunha?
Cunha, but
Tommy Doyle.
Tommy Doyle. You got to get rid of your best players, and that's what they've done over the years. Why? I don't know. Why? And why do the Wolves players want to leave Wolves?
Who said they want to leave? Oh, well, Mario Lemina wants to leave.
There's a few players have gone.
Well, who's the few?
When Neto's gone, why did he want to get? Why did he stop with Wolves?
Because they were offering him 3 times the salary and playing for a team that's in Europe.
Well, I suppose that's what it's all about. But I don't know.
They're playing for a bigger team, so to speak.
Well, I understand that, David. But Wolves was a big team.
We are a big team.
Well,
but we need to start acting like a big side.
That's right, David. They've got to get rid of your best players and bring some good players in. But the ones that have gone have done well for us all. Like Chuck, he's played at Liverpool and he was doing well there. Why couldn't he stop at Wolves?
Because again,
I know it's all money. Why do Wolves keep the players and spend the money? And we'll be in the top 4. You get more money in, you get more people in, and everything like that. But if you go down, if they go down, you're going to lose a lot of customers. You might lose me for a starter.
They can't lose you, Dad. You can walk around town, people find you and bring you back to us.
Well, about if they go down in the, it ain't easy to get out the Championship either.
Well, we know that. We spent 19 years in it.
That's what I say. I've got some old, what's the names there?
You have, Dad. You got some old programs.
Yeah.
Gavin, he's done you a song. If you watch it, I don't know if you've missed it, but he's already done a song for you. I think that's about it. We're just coming up to half an hour. I hope you really enjoyed.
Let me sing another one.
I hope you've really enjoyed this. He's gone with a 2-1, a 2-0. I've gone with a 2-1. We need the 3 points. Let's make it happen. The one thing that has to happen when we get to Molineux this weekend, the fans have got to get behind the players. Yeah. We've got to make it loud. We've got to make it proud. regardless of what's going on off the pitch, we have got to get behind these players and show them the love.
Yeah.
And we've got to be the 12th man and some, and we've got to get these 3 points. It's fantastic. There's only one magic. One day maybe they'll be singing that on the terraces. Well, there's only one magic Moss. One magic Moss.
Tommy Doyle.
There we go.
And Tommy Doyle, when I can get him in England. I don't realise in the young.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. Yep. We love you all. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope we put a little smile on your face. Don't forget the offers with Genting. Don't forget that this is brought to you by Pucker Pie, now available at Molyneux as well. Genting Wolverhampton. Get yourself down there on a match day with a match ticket.
It's a lovely place.
It's
nice and warm and everything, nice and cozy. And the people who look after you, they're absolutely brilliant.
They are absolutely brilliant. And of course, you can enter that competition to go to a hospitality game, either Spurs or Man U away. We love you all. I hope we put a smile on your face. If you enjoyed it, please smash a like. If you're new, please subscribe.
Because if you know, we get on.
Please hit that subscribe and the bell notification. And thank you to all of our members as well. We do love you for that as well, for your support. Until the next one, from me and Magic, always Wolves.
Always Wolves. Look after yourself and everybody else. And we want a peaceful world. Love you all. Bye.
What's that? Is that relief?
Sorry about that.
Is that relief?
Yeah, relief, yeah.
Love ya.
Love ya.
Always Wolves.
Love you, Wolves.